My name's Ben, and today we've got this wonderful 2022 on a 22 registration Audi SQ7 to show you around. This particular car is a Vorsprung model, which means it comes with almost all of the specification you can have as standard. It's presented in the beautiful Daytona Grey Pearl, which is really metallic and looks fabulous under the lights in our showroom here. It's a one-owner car from new, with a full service history from new, and it's got some lovely features. We'll start at the front, walk around and point those out to you. So the first of which, being a Vorsprung, it comes with a full black pack as standard, so you've got the front grille section all finished in gloss black, along with some black Audi rings on the front here. In either side of the grille, you'll see the radars for the adaptive cruise control that the car's fitted with, and just underneath those Audi rings, you'll see the forward-facing camera for the 360 and 3D surround camera system that the car's fitted with. Front parking sensors integrated into the front bumper as well. LED headlights with an LED daytime running light across the bottom there. And then coming around the side, we've got the 22-inch Audi Sport alloy wheels. So you'll see the Audi Sport sort of almost inscribed in the wheel down the side here, which is a really nice touch. And they're diamond cut on the faces with this sort of gunmetal grey on the inserts. And the red brake calipers, which is a cost option over and above a standard SQ7 Vorsprung. So have those in red with the S logo, which is actually hidden by the wheel spokes there. But a very nice touch on the wheels and contrasts beautifully against the Daytona Grey paintwork. Some more gloss black on the door mirrors and the window surrounds, and also the roof rails across the top section here and down the lower section of the doors here with a Quattro badging in the rear door. Keyless entry and exit, and then if you come inside and have a look, you'll see the beautiful S logo on the floor, projector lights, and then inside the car, some smooth leather across the top of the dashboard and on the seats as well. It's a beautifully finished interior, which we'll talk more about as we get around the driver's side, but you'll see some lovely features in here, including that opening glass panoramic roof, which just makes the whole place feel a lot more airy. And then we've got those Valcona leather seats in black with the rock grey contrast stitching as well, and the sort of diamond stitched pattern throughout the seats is a really, really nice feature. Illuminated S door seals down the bottom there. And then soft closed doors, as you probably just saw. Privacy glass on the rear three quarters. 4-zone climate control, so there is a screen in the centre in the back there which will illuminate to allow the rear passengers to adjust their own temperatures separately. These rear seats are also highly adjustable, so they will slide forwards, backwards, and you have tilt adjustment for them as well. And then again, that panoramic roof just makes it so much more airy on the inside for the rear passengers. And obviously being a 7-seater, it's a huge help for that as well. Coming around the back, being a SQ7, we've got the quad exhaust pipes on either side, so finished in chrome, two on either side rather, quad exhaust pipes overall, gloss black badging, and then a power tailgate. If I just push this button here, that will open up and reveal a huge boot space for you, where there's a small section of extra storage under here where you can get things between the subwoofer there. Obviously the the Bang & Olufsen sound system in the car, which we'll show you as we get around the driver's side. If the parcel shelf wasn't in, you could push these buttons on the left-hand side here to electrically raise and lower those third row seats in the back there. And also with the air suspension on the car, you can raise and lower the back end of the car just to allow loading luggage to be a slight bit easier. And then the button on the back there, reverse camera on the boot there as well. And then we'll jump in the driver's side and talk through some of the interior features. So starting on the driver's door card, as I touched on before, we've got the smooth leather on the armrest with that contrast rock grey stitching throughout and on the seats as well, which is beautifully finished. We've got electrically adjustable and power folding heated door mirrors, all electric windows as you would expect, and then some individual child lock buttons for either side, easy access for the driver to adjust those if there is children in the back of the car. Electrically adjustable seats with memory settings for both driver and passenger is a really nice touch up there. And then down the bottom, the tweeter in the door, you'll see the Bang & Olufsen sound system. And whilst you're having a look down there, the car is fitted and will be supplied with a Ghost immobiliser. So I'm just going to go through that sequence and fire the 4-litre V8 into life. And it sounds incredible. It's the same engine that you would get in an Audi RS6 or a Lamborghini Urus or anything along those lines. So it's an incredible engine with a lot of power, and you'll hear that fire into life now. And then in front of me, we've got this beautiful smooth leather top and bottom, perforated on either side, S-line steering wheel, which is adjustable. There's lots of adjustability, moving that forwards, backwards, up and down. It is a heated steering wheel as well, which we'll come to later on when we go through these two screens in the centre. But on the right-hand side, we've got multimedia controls, and on the left-hand side, we've got our controls for our Audi virtual cockpit in front of me here, so which is very customisable. There's lots you can do and show on here. But obviously everybody's favourite is to have that full screen map in the centre there. And it's really nice to have. Obviously, being indoors and with the headlights on, that is currently in dark mode, but it will illuminate if you're outside in the sunshine. We've got lane departure warning, as you can see just beneath the speedo there, and I can turn that on and off with a button on the end of the indicator stalk. And then directly in front of me, it'll be difficult for the camera to pick up, but there is a heads-up display which will show us our traffic sign assist, so the speed limit. It will tell us if we've got our lane departure on. It will also give navigation prompts and the digital speed readout, so it's a very nice feature to have. And down the left-hand side of the steering column, we've got a little stalk here where I can adjust the controls for the adaptive cruise control, and you'll see a distance button on the right-hand side of that there to adjust the distance it keeps you from the car in front. Coming across to the centre, we've got Audi's navigation again on the centre, but we've also got wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It is actually connected to my phone at the moment, so you can see how easy it is to go from the Android Auto section straight back to the Audi section if you wanted to. It's very nice the way they've integrated that. We can go into the car section here, into Audi Drive Select, and we've got configurable modes, lots of driving modes as well: off-road, all-road, efficiency, comfort, auto dynamic, and the customizable individual mode. So lots you can choose. We can adjust the air suspension here, raise it up and down if we wish to do so, if we need a bit of extra ground clearance. And then if I come into lights and vision, you can probably see around, like in the Quattro badge on the dash here and across the door cards, we have ambient lighting, and there's lots of different colours for that. You can customise that however you would like it to be throughout the inside of the car. There's lots of different features to suit your taste, and it's very nice that you can adjust this in here so easily. If I pop the car into reverse, you'll see the reverse camera come on the screen there, and our 360 bird's eye view on the left hand side. I can also press this 3D button down here and just drag ourselves around the car as we please. It's very clever for parking in tight spots, or if you're going around a fence post or something like that which is below the window line and you can't quite see it, you can just press this button and it will be shown via that camera system there. Very useful feature. Coming down to the bottom screen here, you'll see we've got heated and ventilated seats on the driver and passenger here. And then if I press this button here in the top screen, we've got that heated steering wheel we touched on before. You can also adjust the rear climate controls from the top screen there. All your sort of windscreen clearing buttons, start stop button. The car's got park assist, which is what that central button there with the arrows and the P is. It will park itself. Again, you've got assist buttons here, which you can choose. Things like blind spot monitoring, which are on the door mirrors, we'll show you in a second. Again, perforated leather on the gear knob here, lots of storage in the cup holders and under the armrest here, everywhere we look. I'll open that panoramic roof as well so you can see, and whilst I'm looking up, we've got Alcantara headlining throughout the interior of the car, which is just makes it feel so much more quality. It's such a nice place to sit in these cars. You've got soft Alcantara everywhere you look, on the sun visors and throughout the whole roof lining. And there's a nice wind deflector when you've got that panoramic roof open. And then just very quickly before we go off, if you have a look on the inside of that door mirror, that's where you will see our blind spot monitoring. So very nice features to have. And then I'll just switch the car off, jump outside and summarise what an incredible car this is for you. So as I touched on at the beginning, a one owner from new SQ7 Vorsprung on a 22 registration, done just 26,000 miles from new in Daytona Grey Pearl with some lovely, lovely specification items. My name's Ben. I hope the video's helped. Thank you very much for watching.